we'll go on a tour of the 747. Today is October 19th. The last passenger flight will be in 10 days from Seoul to San Francisco on the 29th. Sorry. And I am hoping to be on that fun flight. This is the last passenger flight out of Washington. Now into the rear section of economy. 374 seats on this big bird. 12 in Polaris First, 52 in Polaris Business, and 310 in economy.
One more coming down.
We doing tours upstairs?
Yeah.
This is the crew rest bunk here. Whoops. Gotta wait till they let people go up there. Yeah. Never actually been in here. I've seen one on the 777, but not the 747. So they have two like ancient style business class seats in here. If you want to sit down during your flight attendant break. And then some flatbed to rest. If you're working like a 14-hour flight, you get a few hours off to nap if you want. So 6 bunks back in here, and these two like really ancient business class seats. Not a lot of headroom in here. Gotta actually climb a ladder to get in here. It's pretty cool. Let me take your picture, Steve. Not a place normally open to the public.
It is held together by a whopping 3 million passengers. The tail length is 63.8 feet, equivalent to a 6-story building.
They're reading off some 747 facts here.
Fun facts and trivia facts for you throughout the flight. Thank you.
So they get some back there. Yeah, just for your bag. Yeah, the bags are all up there. So 15.
I'll take some of that. Thank you.
Back there, because of course, you know, they should have the bags.
Following the garbage cart here. The 70-seat Economy Plus section. Trying to get up to the good parts of the plane where the first and business seats are located. Looks like we've got a line to go upstairs here. See if I can scoot by you here. Excuse me. Everybody wants to go check out the upstairs. One thing that makes the 747 so special Let's see, I think the traffic flow is going this direction. They're making some announcements, but I can't hear anything.
I'll take it back.
Let's see where we are.
I'm not at my desk, see?
Yeah.
I was watching Shark Tank last night. The GoPro guy is one of the sharks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, quite an amazing invention. Okay, here's our map. So we flew southwest and now made a turn to the southeast. Still showing we're going to Chicago. I think we're going to, I heard we're going to Wilmington and then turning north from there. Oh, this is the newer system. The old one you used to be able to zoom in and out, but this one I think just goes on its own. Oh, anyway, we'll check it later. Oh, here we go. Okay. So ignore this whole line about going to Chicago. Now this zooms in and out on its own. Okay, right. Yeah, so we've come down here. We're gonna head to Wilmington and then I think head due north back to Dulles.
Are you vlogging this?
I'll probably put it on my YouTube channel.
What's your YouTube channel? Is it just you or is it something else?
No, it's my personal YouTube channel.
Thank you.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
thank you.
Now we've made it into the nice cabin here.
There you go. Come on.
Where they're pouring champagne more and more. These are the Polaris First Class suites, formerly known as Global First. Gotten to enjoy many flights up here in this supreme comfort. And it sure is a gorgeous day flying over North Carolina here. What a fun finale. We've got like the storage compartment here for hanging the first class coats.
Thank you. Thank you.
And 1A and 1K, these are the great suites here. The cockpit is upstairs, so you can actually, when you're in row 1, you're sitting like right in the nose of the plane, which is really awesome because there's no other United aircraft where you can sit right in the nose, because everywhere else that's the cockpit, obviously. Enjoying yourself? So these are always my two favorite suites here. Sitting right in the nose.
So you know,
Yeah, let me get out of your way. All right, let's see. Is this the bar? Oh, here's the beverage cart over here. I guess I should get in the line to go upstairs here.
And actually, all the other ones
are very good. Yeah. We love stuff like this.
Is this the line for going upstairs?
I think so.
Okay.
I can go with the GoPro.
Yeah. So, yeah, gotta wait a little while to get upstairs. I'm gonna just scoot over here, but I'm gonna get in line behind you. Excuse me. You see the enormous wings with 2 engines on each side. This is the only United aircraft with 4 engines. And one of only a few in the world. The Airbus 380 and 340 have 4 engines. I think those are the only other 2 in commercial service, with 4 engines. So wait here to have a look upstairs.
I mean, I think there should be a line to take a picture.
So what a fun celebratory farewell flight for the last 747 out of Dulles. We used to have several 747s based at IAD years ago, but I think the last one was flying Washington, Frankfurt, and Washington, Tokyo, and that got pulled out 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. So it's been a long time since there's been any regularly scheduled 747s out of Dulles. And we're making a turn here as we're dipping to the left. It's confusing here which way we're going with the business cabin that has front and backward facing seats, but the front of the plane is that way, so we were turning to the left, dipping this way. Although when you're facing this way, you're confused because you think we're dipping to the right with the people facing you sitting backwards.
This plane is one of the fastest passenger aircraft in service. Has a cruising speed of 565 miles per hour, more than twice as fast as a Formula One race car. You will be quick on this later, so I
Reading off some more facts here as we wait to go up the stairs to the upper deck.
At 31,285.
They can
Got a traffic controller here.
I'm not going to try and
We go climbing upstairs. Oh, nice and quiet up here.
No one's up here?
And some more champagne too. So the cool thing about the upper deck, well, it's only 2 and 2 across instead of the 242 in Polaris Business downstairs. But you also have these intriguing side storage bins where you can throw your bag, purse, etc. So there's some additional storage in addition to some small overhead bins. But this is definitely the best place to fly when you're in business class. I guess they didn't seat anybody up here, so
They did, yeah.
you can, everyone can come up for tours.
They were like, can you take this?
See where we are.
From Dulles to Dulles. And they said, you just want to go? No, we need to go all the way out to a triangle. Just give us our flight plan back. You know, they didn't understand any maintenance flight. So they didn't.
There we go. So we went southeast, turned southeast, and now it looks like we're flying north from near Wilmington back toward Washington to do our triangle special flight. Beautiful day for flying. And then we've made it to the front here, the flight deck. And inside the flight deck and behind this wall is the pilot's crew rest area where I think there's 2 bunks and 1 or 2 recliner chairs. I guess even on a special flight, they're not allowed to have the cockpit open in flight.
How's it coming out?
Well, that about completes our tour. I'll head back downstairs and finish my lunch. They served a bag of, I guess what's typical charter food, charter flight food. I had a turkey sandwich and Doritos and some chocolates and a couple other things in there. this is the only United aircraft with an upper deck. So when these retire in 10 days, there will be no more climbing up to the upper deck for your flight.
Hey guys, thank you so much. Anyone have a drink? No.
Yeah.
You got past me.
I saw it abandoned over there. There you go. No more drink. Thank you. Thank you.
No, it's not angry, but it's, you can be with all my pictures and stuff, all my stuff together, and it looks up.
You've got your pin on. I like it.
I knew you were up here.
Alright, back behind the curtain in the coach now.
Ladies and gentlemen, here, Captain speaking. Hope you're having a good time. You know, yesterday in Houston, they sang a song, and it was that old na 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 na. But I'm not, I can't sing, so I'm not going to do this, but it might be appropriate. Saying goodbye to her, but we'll be touching down in about 45 minutes.
Oh,
Correction.
too short.
We're leaving the seatbelt sign on as long as we can, but once we turn it on, we'll definitely need you guys to all get seated for landing. We'll be landing to the south on 19 left. They're planning to, as we turn into the gate, give us a water cannon salute.
Oh, how exciting.
And
Water cannon salute.
you'll see that out your windows.
This will be the final landing
Back to the gate.
of the Boeing 747 at Washington Dulles, for United anyway. There's a few other...
We really need to thank corporate for allowing the 747 tour to take place. It was not cheap, I